Hi, Patreons.
Hello.
This is the Borneo. I think it's part 8 is what we're doing. The
Part 8 discussion.
Discussion. Yeah.
Discussion.
And let's just get this out of the way. Katie didn't sleep last night.
No, I went to a horror film festival, and yeah, I've been up for. I woke up at 8:30 that morning. So what time is it now?
It is 9:30 at night now, so it's like.
So it's been 37 hours.
Yeah. So you've been awake for a little while.
Well, I just fell asleep on the toilet like 10 minutes ago. Yeah, sharing stuff is good.
What we talked about it a little bit. I don't know if you're super familiar with the content that was in this video. So the thing that's weird about this, we're always like, you haven't seen this, is because it's in the editing process whenever we shoot these end cards.
Yeah.
So it's like you've seen maybe me editing a little bit, or just what I've talked to you about and stuff.
Like it hasn't even been posted to you guys, so therefore it's not even.
It's
I
not
don't even get
viewable
to
yet.
see it.
It's just a bunch of pieces
Yeah.
at this point. So that's why this is always like, you don't know what the hell's going on.
So
but
he
anyway.
gives me like the bullet points.
The bullet points, yeah. Do you remember anything specifically from being in Tawa'u?
Tawa'u is what
Yeah.
we were going for. That their cuisine was interesting and exciting, and it seemed like the town didn't really have a whole lot going for it, but that was kind of the big draw.
It was kind of nice.
guess I
Do
had
you remember
an
the
ocean
nice
town.
wide streets and everything like that? Do you remember that? You remember we couldn't turn around? Like you'd look at your map and it would like take a right, and we couldn't take a right.
Yes. Yeah, that was
so I mean,
really
it looked really
irritating.
nice, but like as in that respect, it was kind of a pain to navigate. And we went to the movies.
We watched the sunset from our hotel room.
Yeah, we did.
And the electricity kept going off.
Yeah, that's in the
room.
video. That's in the video. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, the
remember
electricity kept going off, and then we talked about Star Wars today already.
Yeah,
so
we went and saw a Star Wars movie. That was fun.
And we got our bike fixed.
Yeah, they maintained it. Yeah, I'm impressed with your memory.
Yeah,
It's
I
impressive.
had a nice conversation with that guy.
Yeah, he was cool.
Yeah, he was cool.
But
And he was like, I go to the movies all the time, and then it kind of seemed like he didn't go to the movies all the time. Because we were like, well, how much is the movie? And he was like, I don't know. Like, dude, what are you talking about? We were like, have you seen Star Wars? And he was like, yeah. We were like, I don't know what we asked him, but whatever he answered, that was not I saw Star Wars information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fibber. Basically, the activity that we did in this video, I think, was a little bit low key, like especially after like the rock climbing.
Yeah, and it needed to be because we did laundry there too.
Yeah.
That was difficult.
You said you got my panties washed or something.
Yeah. Just trying to get them washed, and so
Why was it difficult?
Because we went there the night before, but the place was closed, and we found it really hard to find it. We had to ask people several times, like, where is it, where is it? And then we did find it, but it was closed. And then the next day I went out by myself to take care of it, and I went to the place. At the time they said they were opening, and they just weren't open.
Yeah.
The door was just closed, and I'm standing here with my clothes going, this is a logistics day. These panties gotta get washed. And so I went over to a hotel, and the hotel said that they take their clothes over to that place. And I was like, well, could I just leave them with you and you could take them over when they open? And I mean, like, I'll pay you. I'll go through you. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You want to put some change on this? They had a scale in the lobby.
So
and he was like, no.
He just doesn't want to get involved in your panties.
Yeah. And so I just sat outside for 10 minutes, and then this lady came and opened the door. And she saw me sitting there with a big bag, and she was like, can you help me open the door? And I was like, yes, I certainly can. Yeah, let's get this rolling.
So yeah, I mean, but after we climbed the rock, and then the next episodes, we'd get into a little more like unexpectedness in the next few episodes. So I'm really excited to share this. I hope people enjoy these. Like, kind of, this was like, I don't want, mundane seems like a bad word, but like I like that we get to show what actually happened. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I like that we, like, in our series, we get the opportunity to show that, like, look, not every single day is like, whoa, like crazy roller coasters and insane rock climbing.
Be, like, life is friggin' like all the time, like, ugh.
Yeah, but I mean, I think a lot of people do edit their videos to the point where they cut out, like, a day like that just would have been eliminated. And, like, I feel like
I said a lot of funny things on that day, so why would we cut any of that out?
That's exactly what I was going to get to.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for carrying the show.
I try.
So let's see. I wanted to do maybe a question or two, and the first one
apples while we do this?
is it. I think it's okay. You're gonna crunch. Okay. And one of the questions here is from Tina Maines. I guess Maynes. Maines. It's a Maine. I like that last name.
Maines?
What up, Maine? That was a great last name. And Tina asks, are you interested or open to doing collaborations with other YouTubers? It seems to be a popular trend recently. Is this something that appeals to you, or are you more content on adventuring on your own? To me, it seems like a cool thing because it feels like having two separate groups of friends meet up. Like, you know, she hangs out with people through watching their videos, and like it's another personalities, and it would be cool to see, you know, that dynamic. And yeah, she just basically explains what I just explained. So it's interesting. It's more complex to make a video with somebody else than I think it appears to be, because first off, I think it's important to, if you're going to make a video with somebody, you shouldn't just be doing it to make a video with somebody. You got to have like a reason.
It's the same reason, like, you don't just make a video to make a video. Make a video because you really want to make a video about that thing. Don't collaborate unless you really want to collaborate with that person, like if you have on that material.
You have a good idea that works well for both people and everybody's happy in the end. So like that's the first step. You have to come up with that, and you also have to meet somebody that you are going to get along with in like a playful way where it doesn't come off like, you know what I mean, like we're making a video together, you know what I mean, like this
is beneficial to both parties.
Yeah, like that kind of thing is really like not that appealing because I think it feels disingenuous and stuff. So it's really complicated, I think, to find like a situation where that is going to be like comfortable and beneficial and enjoyable to watch, and like, you know, to keep like just to make it worthwhile in a sense. However, we did recently shoot a video with another YouTuber, and that will be something that I probably have edited and up sometime next month. And I'm kind of keeping it a secret right now, but it was really cool, and it was something that he was able to like take us to experience something that we never could have accessed otherwise. And hopefully in the end it'll end up getting people that are perhaps interested in his type of content like headed in his direction a little ways. So that's kind of like what we're hoping will have come out of that, and we got to do something amazing, so it really hopefully will come out awesome. But again, that was like we found this situation, it was like we really think this would be really fun to make a video about this, so it checked the boxes that needed to be checked. We are friends with other people that make YouTube videos. Some people maybe watching this will know, like, Chris Broad from abroad in Japan is a friend of mine, and it's like people are like, oh, you should make a video. People tell us all the time, like, oh, you should make a video with him because he's like got tons of subs and it'll help your channel. But it's not that simple.
Well, what would it be about?
First off, like he's really easy to hang out with, and he's awesome. He's a wonderful person, and I think I could probably hang out with him and make a video and be comfortable with it. But his situation is sort of, it gets more complex when you have a lot of subs. Like he's got like a lot of subscribers, way more than we have. So like we don't have anything to offer him on that level, really. Mm-hmm. So it's like, even though we're friends with him and stuff, there's no reason to, like, I don't want to be that guy that's like, will you help me make my channel bigger? Like, it's just not natural. Like, and I guarantee he gets enough people coming up to him begging for that. I just want to be friends with him because he's a nice guy. Like, I don't want to use him, and I don't want him to feel like he's used, you know? And I mean, we have other friends that have got like millions of subscribers, and like, if you go to them and like you're like, hey, can you make a video for me, give me a shout out, they're not cool with it. No more
friendship.
Yeah, like that crosses a line, you know.
And I think that they would all be open if there was the material.
Exactly.
But the material doesn't exist. We live in different mediums. Mediums is the wrong way to say that.
Different types of videos.
We live in different content.
Yeah.
And I like that we live in different content, and I like that we did find like one out of the 20 YouTubers that we actually know and talk to. Like, we found one that it just seemed like that's perfect.
Yeah, he had a cool thing.
If we were finding more than that, I'd start wondering, like, are we really digging into it? So, yeah.
So there's a lot of like complexity to it, and like in the same way, like people will message me all the time, like all the time. We're a small YouTuber, right? But people will message me all the time that have like, you know, they've got a Twitter page or a smaller YouTube channel, and they just ask me flat out. They're just like, "Will you give me a shout out?" And it's like, no, I don't know you, and it's not really. It's kind of just a taboo thing to do. Like you don't just.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to give this person a shout out. Like, I don't even know what that is. Like, what's going on here? That's not what we do. And, like, if we were friends and, like, there was a reason to make a project together, of course, then, like, then it would be fine. But, like, I'm not just going to shout out some random guy and then, like, you know, next week he makes some video about being a Nazi and then we look like dicks because of some rando. You know what I mean?
We're going to look like dicks just because we are.
So, like, there's a lot of levels of complexity to it that it doesn't mean that, no, I would never make a video with somebody else. But I think the most important part is, like, I have to have a reason.
Yeah.
And I don't want to make a video just because I want to get more subscribers. Like, that's not a good video, you know? Like, that's not a good reason.
That's never been the aim. Like, thank you for watching.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's never been our thing.
The aim, and I think that is why it's appealing. Like, we're doing it because we're having fun doing it.
Yeah.
And
it's genuine, and we want to keep making things that are genuine and not be... And a lot of times, I know people who have done collaborations together, and they have, like, a very smaller YouTuber has done a collaboration with a much larger YouTuber. I know both these people personally, and people are always like, it's a good way to grow your channel. It's really not, because we've seen the metrics on it. Not very many people that watch that big YouTuber will click through. Like, it does, I mean, it's like a very, very small percentage, but like the video will get, you know, 400,000 views, and they'll see like maybe 200 or 300 people click through. So people tell us, oh, it would be a good way to grow your brand or whatever, and it's really not that effective.
So this collaboration we didn't really work out for that other dude?
Well, I think that, no. So
I'm just joking.
Yeah, I think that if we have people in our viewership that are going to be interested in his content, I think they're going to click through.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, because his content is so specifically interesting. But I mean, I think if people aren't interested in it, I don't know. I have no idea.
True.
You know, I think it really depends. But you guys will see. This is hard. It's weird to talk about this because it's still kind of a secret. You'll see what's coming next month. I think it'll be a pretty cool video. I can't wait to get that out there. So yeah, that was a pretty long answer. So I think we're gonna save some more of the questions for next time. But this is like we'll have more Borneo stuff coming after you watch this. I think there's 2 more hitchhiking videos. And then that series will be finished, and it'll probably be finished before the year anniversary of me having left, which is good.
Wow.
But it's getting close. I was getting worried. It took me a year to make this series.
You did it.
And then I'm going to start rocking out some Hong Kong videos, and then we got to shoot those ward videos.
Dim sum.
Yeah, the dim sum and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, guys, if you have more questions or anything, then please leave them
down
in the comments on the Patreon page. It makes it really super easy for me to keep track of them. And did I carry this enough? Are you awake still?
I'm funny.
You are funny.
Yeah.
Are you gonna go to bed soon?
I'm gonna continue to eat these apples. I decided that it wasn't very attractive to eat the apples on the video, so I stopped eating the apples. But if you want,
you gotta be genuine, man. It doesn't even matter. Collaborate with those apples.
Oh, I collabed all over that apple. Yeah. So if you want to rewind and see me be unattractive, you know.
Maybe we should munch some apples together. Okay. I always showed her when I munched the apples. I didn't know this, but she told me. She was like, "You always show me when you munch apples."
Yeah, every single dinner. He shows me.
Not the whole apple, just like once or twice.
3 times maybe.
Thanks, everyone.